My first year here was a gigantic leap from public school on the East Coast. I remember my last school was in the shape of a box. I feel free here because I'm not in a box of a building. I'm actually on a campus.
I think it's really important that Fountain Valley is in Colorado because the sense of place really drives what we do.
Students come to see that education is not just within four walls and sitting at a desk.
And having those opportunities that expand their perceived boundaries is really the key to the experience.
The community of Fountain Valley is really close.
It's very tight-knit. You know every single student in the school. My relationship with the faculty, I think, pretty much accounts for most everything that I've learned about myself. You'll be in a place where people will support you, and I think even though it is a lot of work, it will prepare you so well for college.
When Amaya arrived in history class 2 years ago, her biggest challenge with her writing was essentially believing in herself.
Writing papers was like an all-weekend task because I just couldn't focus and organize my thoughts or anything. Miss Buckley, the English teacher, helped me out a lot, and at the end of the year, she recommended me and only 2 other people in my class for honors English. I don't know, that was a very big deal.
The Global Scholars Diploma is a program for Fountain Valley students that extends over 4 years. Students work on a global topic that is a deep, passionate interest of theirs.
It's really important because all the things happening in the world is, of course, affecting us.
It's a great time for a student to see it as a capstone for their Fountain Valley experience, but also as a springboard into work that they'll do in college.
Mandarin 1, it's completely different from all the languages I've taken in the past.
Put this in your life, okay? Not just treat this as a language.
我叫马永思，我很高兴认识你. That was my name. I said my name, and I'm happy to meet you.
It's a safe space for students to explore any area that they want, whether it's being in a play or a musical or any sort of music endeavor.
Fountain Valley, since its founding, has been a leader in practicing experiential education. To get students engaged, to practice, to feel, to experience is going to help them better understand whatever we're trying to convey to them.
You come in as a poet and we're going to ask you to do art. You come in as a skier, we're going to ask you to try lacrosse.
Trevor's a great student because I think he came to Fountain Valley pretty much with one specific goal in mind, and that's hockey. But pretty quickly, he became a very well-rounded student.
Fountain Valley offers a great education. You get smaller class sizes. You get to go more in depth about topics that you enjoy.
So picture this, shallow inland sea, huge inland sea.
It's given me so many opportunities that I can take advantage of.
I think he kind of represents the metamorphosis of what we're looking for in kids.
Coming to the dorms was the biggest change that I had. You get to meet so many people from around the world.
Our houses at Fountain Valley are small. You might live with 14 other students. You might live with 18 other students. And so I think a lot of students come to Fountain Valley for the connections that they can make with people.
Being an RA has given me a lot of lessons. It's taught me so much. It's brought out me because I used to be really quiet, and now I'm giving all these leadership positions. I'm helping students out. I'm helping them with homework, helping them get used to school. And I know that I'll remember everything that I've learned from them.
Yes, you're away from home, but you're surrounded by adults and peers who care about you.
If I talked to myself last year and I said, you're going to be best friends with a kid from Japan, then I wouldn't believe me.
I think Fountain Valley, it challenges you, but in a way that makes you want to keep going instead of just backing out because it gets too hard.
Mariana loves challenges and kind of feeds off of it. When she came here, she rode beautifully. But that was the riding. As far as the care of the horse and the horsemanship, not so much. But now she's the whole package.
I think Fountain Valley pushes a student like Mariana to not only continue what she's good at, but try new things.
I feel like I'm a more complete person after being here.
Trying a new sport here is actually a lot of fun, and everyone is very encouraging about it. This year I was on the mountain biking team. In the winter I dive and swim. In the spring I play lacrosse. Last year was my first year, and I really enjoy it. All of our teams are so close-knit and we all love each other so much.
Because FBS is far away from home. When I came here, I had a really hard time because I couldn't tell anybody about myself.
I'm so proud of Rena for the growth that she's had. She was very quiet and very reserved, and she has blossomed into this young woman who is a bit fearless.
I feel like this whole campus is my new home. FBS is like a family.
I think the biggest difference that you see in students who arrive at Fountain Valley on day one and who leave on graduation day is that they walk across that stage having a good sense of who they are and how they were supported and able to grow at Fountain Valley.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have some words that I tell myself: smooth, sharp, tough, competitive.
They tell you you can do it, and you try, and you succeed, and it's such a great feeling.
Someone once said that Fountain Valley is a great launching pad and students just have to bring their own jetpacks. And I like that analogy because you've got to be willing to work. You've got to be willing to be pushed. But if you're willing to do that and you bring some capacities of your own, you will travel to great places when you're here.
You're here because you love what you're doing, and that means working hard for what you want. That's just something that really drives me to do really well.
I would describe Fountain Valley as a new adventure. It just opens a door to a completely new world.